First walkies in the Fairy Village woods. So there you go. Gracie, come here. Come here, Grace. Of course, you've got Gracie. 1 second, where's Micky? Micky here. Come here. Quieten down. Oh dear, here we go. All fun and games. Well, last night was an interesting situation. Got home from the walkies and didn't realise bloke upstairs was then calling out to me about 1:30, nearly 2 o'clock. I think, what the heck does he want? Well, Locki, idiot girl there, she hadn't come in. Basically, let him out the car, coming through neighbours' garden, called them all through. I saw Locki, called her to come down the steps. All the rest come down the steps, closed the gate, because I have to do that, because otherwise, next door neighbour, she would let Freud out, and Micky went up and had an argument with Freud, and of course then the neighbours complained, him upstairs, complained that Micky was a violent dog. Right? Also the fact that they complained about the barking, so of course I've got to get them in. Wait! Will you stop trying to trip me up? Idiot! If you're on this side, go down the left. If you're on the right, go down the right. Don't try and cross over right into my legs. You gangly legged idiot, ain't you? So of course they complain about noise as well, all the time, about dogs saying last chance, last chance. And the other day the dogs ran back making a tiny bit of noise. Oh, that was it, that was your last chance. So of course they're going to try and get them in quickly. Well, I didn't know. Dozy sod, Locki, was standing up sniffing neighbour's garden. I called her down, I thought she'd come down. She didn't. Why didn't I notice her indoors? Well, because of the fact that where I've got this electricity meter cupboard, I've got a chair in front of that, a computer chair. And she likes laying underneath that. And when she's laying underneath that, I can't see her. I can't see her for two reasons. It's behind me, to the right. Therefore, unless I intentionally try to find her, I can't see her. It's not unusual after a walkies that she just goes and lays underneath there. So, you know, yeah, I expected that she'd be laying underneath there or somewhere like that. And she wasn't. She wasn't there, so it's like, okay. Yeah, in the end, it is what it is. So, yeah. Well, certainly tonight, it's very much a case that I will make sure they're all in. Even if it means they're barking for longer, I will do that. Because they're acting. How can I leave one dog outside? That's how. That's how. Yeah, you're whinging, you're moaning, you're bitching. Wait, talking about you. Just wants to attack her sister. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, as I say, I mean the amount of times that I've come in with the dogs and within no time at all, she lets Freud out. So of course I've got to get them in, get them all in, all sorted, nice and quickly. Really? Okay, they could have moved. Gracie, 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 take it up. Come on this way. You're short, aren't you?
Are they all yours?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got another 3 indoors. Well, one of them's a bit barky at dogs that she doesn't know,
Yeah.
and 2 of them are just 10 weeks old.
Jesus.
So I'll bring them out with the mum. A bit later, when I take these home, I'll bring them out. Come on this way.
Got hurt.
Well, I've got a football team basically.
Okay.
Right, come on this way. Okay. Lucy, leave it. Lucy, leave. That's not for you. I said to that girl, "God, you're short," because she's got to be at least 6'2". Really slim, but obviously could play netball or basketball. Definitely. Oh yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so that was the issue of dozy Locki. Yeah, she just wants to go around and sniff this. I told Lucy to leave that bowl alone. She's stuck on it, man. Lucy, enough! I told you to leave it, didn't I? I said leave it. Hang on. I'm not sure if that is part of the display or that's left there for dogs. Yeah, if there's any water. Lucy! No! Will you stop carrying it? That's not ours. Leave it alone. You can't have anything that's left on the floor, okay? It ain't for you. It's not like a stick. You can have a stick, and that's not a stick. That's a bit of the decorations. If not, really is decorations. Now, as I say, it's what happens. Yeah, as I say, when you add all those things together, especially the fact of, yeah, there's this many, when they come down steps and they're all out there, you can easily not see one. So you just get them in quickly because of the noise factor. Yeah, because neighbours moaning about noise, and yeah, the other neighbour letting her dog out. Yeah, so Gracie, Grace, Gracie, 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 come here, Grace. Grace, come. Good girl. It's good girl. It's good girl. Well done, Grace. Good girl. And no shouting. No need to shout, is there? Eh? There's no need to shout. You pack it up. How you doing? This one's just a bit barky. Yeah, and this one's a bit barky until she knows you're okay. But she's like a family protector. Come on, come on, Chewie. Come. Right, take care. Come on this way. Ah. No, I wasn't concerned about the husband, didn't I? Oh, really? Come here, Gracie here. Gracie here. Here, bud. Here, Grace. Come here. Well, at least we haven't got Amber. That's a tiny pup. Look at that. A tiny pup. Go on, Covie. Go and say hello. Right, gentle, gentle, gentle. How old?
3 months.
3 months. Well, 2 of these are just a bit older than she is. Not much, but a bit. But that one there, sniffing her.
Hello. Hello.
That one there's Covie.
Hello.
The one behind is Locki.
Hello.
You tell them off. Don't worry. You tell them off. You snap.
Hello.
You snap at them. Don't worry. Eh? You snap at them. This many collies. Eh? Eh? You are beautiful. How old? So she's. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 3 months, yeah.
Yeah. He or she?
He.
Oh, you're gonna be a big boy, aren't you? You're gonna be a big boy.
Hello.
You're gonna be a big. Oh, you're a people lover, aren't you? Yeah, you love people. Good. Good to love people.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like this one here. Loves people. Not overly keen on dogs.
Yeah.
Come here. Right, you take care.
Right, you,
I'll go on.
see you later. Come on, Louis.
Come here, babes.
Come on.
Come here, babes. Come here now. Come here now. Come here now. Come here now. Wow, that was cool. Met Louis. Did you meet Louis? Was that good? Good for Gracie. Was you playing with the baby, Grace? Was you playing with the bubba? You was. Gracie was playing with the baby, weren't you, Gracie, eh? Good girl, Gracie. Move on to the next subject. Yeah, I talked about England the other day. So, okay. There's a lot of people who talk about England beating next. Got a few days. I think the Italy-Spain one would be interesting to see who goes through in that one. But yeah, I think certainly Denmark could beat England. Well, I mean, if I was a Denmark manager, I'd say, okay, let's be nice and tight. And yeah, we're going to get opportunities. If we can take our opportunities and keep them out, if we can take our opportunities, then they will have to drop their... Gracie, Gracie, come here. Gracie, come. Gracie, come here, Grace. Come here, Baba. You behave yourself. Pretty good. Not too bad, guys. You'll be okay. Right, come here, this way. Come here, this way. Come, this way. Come on. Come on, this way. Come on. Lucy. Mollie, come. We haven't got an amber, so that worked out okay. They've got 2 doggies, but because we haven't got an amber, it worked out okay. Come on, guys. Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah. So, okay. Denmark, stay tight. Take the opportunities that you're going to get, because you will get some. Lucy, leave that bowl on. Nutter. Then, from that situation, England have got to take off Rice and Phillips. Because England are playing with 2 defensive midfielders because they know the defence is weak. They know that. That's why they're playing these 2 players in front of them, because they know defence is weak. So, okay, if you know defence is weak, what you've got to do is cover that. So, of course, they covered it with Phillips and Rice. But if England go 1-0 down, and Denmark are still playing nice and tight, they haven't got the creativity on the pitch with 2 defensive midfielders to break Denmark down. So therefore what they need to do is take at least one of those off, if not both. Towards the end of the game, they're going to take both off, not just one. They'll take both. Right. Covie, pick it up. Stop rolling whatever you're rolling. Come here, Micky here. So, what you then do, if England then take off those 2 players, you as Denmark, you say, okay, let's replace the wingers, our wingers, let's replace our front man, because we're going to hit them on the break. We're going to change our tactics a bit. We're going to play counter attack. Now, why? Because that's the way to really screw with the manager of the other team. The manager's changed his tactics, and now you're hitting them. Every time they come forward, you're threatening their defence. Their defence is weak. That's how they beat them. Because what's the manager going to have to do? He's got to bring on Henderson, you know, to put someone in front of the defence. So now the team and the coaches and the management are confused as to what to do. They don't know what to do now, because you've changed your tactics. You were playing one way, now you're playing another. You brought on fresh legs, you know, to launch an attack on them every time they come forward. So now, okay, what do we do? You've got to look at the weakness of England, which is defence. Everyone, this is what annoys me about the commentators. The commentators are idiots, really. When they commentate on the game, during the game or afterwards, they say how well the defence is doing and haven't conceded a goal. They've got 6 players in defence, really. They've got a 6-man defence. Of course they're not going to concede goals. They've got a 6-man defence. They put a wall in front. Of course they're not going to concede goals. It's amazing. The front men have done fantastic. They've still created opportunities, even though they've been limited by the fact that there's 2 defensive midfielders. But of course, the commentators talk about defence, talk about how great the goalkeeper's doing, how great the defenders are doing. They're not. They've had virtually nothing to do, really. They haven't, not really. As the team they're playing, you've got to break that up. That's your only hope. You've got to break that up. You've got to be nice and tight so they can't sneak a goal. If they sneak a goal, then you've got to attack now, which is not good. You're playing into their strengths because they've got 6 at the back. So therefore, chances you're going to break them down is very, very slim. Chances you're going to create a lot of opportunities is very, very slim, right? But you've got to get rid of their defensive midfielders. You've got to give their manager a reason to take them off. Yeah, once you do that, yeah, the game is in your favour. You're now favourites to win. But I say, if you can confuse them, then yeah. Put it this way, I mean, the one tough game England had in this was Scotland. That was the one tough game. where they didn't really know what to do because emotions were quite high. Yeah, they didn't really know what to do about it, and they didn't score. They were toothless up front. They didn't concede because really Scotland didn't have. Come here! Give me 1, 2, 3. That should be 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, they're all here. Good. Come here. Covie, this way. Yeah, there's kids in there jumping all over that. They shouldn't be. They're hiding from the doggies. Okay, Covie, Locki, leave. Leave now. So yeah. Yeah, in the end, the reality is, England is certainly beatable. Definitely beatable. Yep, when it comes down to it, not that difficult to beat. Well, assuming you can be nice and tight, keep them at bay, and you can get a free kick or a corner and you can sneak a goal. If you can do that, if you can take the opportunities you have, or take at least one to start with, well then you can do that. Gracie, Gracie, get here. Gracie, come here. Gracie, here. She spotted the person ahead with the dog. Because she was running normally, then all of a sudden she lowered and started running faster. Yeah, okay. She's going to go to that person and start barking. No, don't do that. Be a good girl. Be a good girl, Grace. See, that person, again, that person has a dog. They saw what was ahead and they decided to go the other way. Well done. Yeah. There wouldn't have been an issue had they come through because we haven't got Amber and the puppies these are really old enough. Unless that dog is a barker. If that dog is an aggressive dog towards other dogs, then even more thank you, to the person who did that. When people don't do that, it's like, oh, okay, what we're going to have to deal with here then? That's the reality. Always is the reality. And it'd be a case if I had 2 dogs on lead or 8 dogs off lead. Same situation. When you've got someone with a dog coming towards you, you don't know what's coming. You don't know what's going to happen. It always causes a certain degree of concern. Yeah, if there's a way that can be avoided, another path you can go, then it's better to go another path. Yeah, at least one of you to avoid that. People have had enough crap, enough stress, that sort of stuff. Really, during COVID, let's not add to it. Let's be considerate. I'm saying it about drivers and stuff like that. Again, be considerate towards others when you can. Come here, Mix. I try and do that now when I'm driving. If I can let a car out and stuff like that, I will do. I look in the rear view mirror. If there's no other cars behind me, for quite a while, I just drive past because they're going to get out anyway. Right? If there's a car behind me, but a bit behind me, I know I can put the brakes on a bit. I can wave these people through, and that's okay. It doesn't really stop the car behind me. Because of course, if I'm being considerate, I've got to also be considerate to the cars behind me as well as the cars that I want to let out. Yeah? Which so many don't do. So many that they're not thinking about the cars behind them. They're trying to let people out, and that's okay, but you've got to consider the fact you've got cars quite closely behind you. When you haven't, Locki, when you stop eating wood, you always poo it out, nutter. Oi! Locki, enough! Locki, spit it out! Now! Locki! Start doing as you're told. Licking lips, nutter. Thinking licking lips. Hey, that's a... Yeah, okay. Micky, come on. Stop eating grass. You get dinky when you get home. Probably. Yeah, should be okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, so football side, yep. Italy, Spain, I've got no idea. I think Italy's going to win it. I mean, Spain been showing certainly later on in the competition that they've grown going forwards. They score more goals. Great. I still think they're weak in defence. but they're probably the best attacking team that Italy have faced. So it'll be interesting. It will be a good match tomorrow. That will be. Well, as I said, you've got. Let's see how Italy are going to, deal with this game. It's going to be interesting. Okay. Come here. Right here. Come here now. Here now. Here now. Get here. Get here. Covie. Covie, come here. Now. Mollie. Wait, Locki. Here. Don't be nutters. Pick it up. See, and that person, when I called dogs, that person stopped, thinking that dogs might be chasing her. Or, not chasing her, but sort of running after her, and therefore they're trying to help out me with regard to, okay, if I stop, then at least he can get his dogs. Not like the woman yesterday. No. Micky! Right, Gracie. Hang up. Hang up. Right, let's get you in the car. Come here. In the car. Excuse Ed. Now. Step in, Mollie. Get in. Go on, Lox. Go on, Lox. You can do it. Go on. Get in there. Daisy dog. Right, you wait there. You wait there. You right, loose? Okay. You're fine. Come on, Chewie. Right, there you go, folks. I'll speak to you soon. God bless. Bye-bye. Chewie, in.